Zuri Shaddai, Easy Shaddai, AI. Zuri Shaddai, ooh, she knows Abamatua, Safina, Hania, Zaria, Allah is appearing. She knows. Zuri Shaddai, Easy Shaddai, AI. Zuri Shaddai, ooh, she knows Abamatua, Safina, Hania, Zaria, Allah is appearing. She knows. Ooh, she knows Abamatua, Safina, Honey.
All right, Greater Light. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what happened with my phone. That's the first time that it's ever done that when I'm not outside. I remember I used to go out live outside all the time, especially when I was out there in the wilderness those 5 months. And yeah, if I was out there sitting in the sun reading, I used to be on the side of the library reading, and the phone would get hot. Well, I'm here in a cool temperature. I don't know if I was making the gatekeepers upset. I don't know, but my phone did a whole shutdown. It did a whole shutdown. It said the phone is too hot. Emergency, emergency. So let me make sure I'm coming in live. I had to come live from StreamYard. Let's see if I'm coming through. Let's see if I'm coming through. Let's see. Oh boy, look. It's not showing that I'm. Oh, yep, there it is. Let's see if I'm coming through. There we go. Let's see. Oh. All right. Yep. So I'm back. To be continued. To be continued. Where did I leave off? I was just about to go over to Matthew, I believe. Matthew 24. Nope. Here it is. I saw this National Oceanic Sea. That's what it was. That's what it was when I got to this document right here. And I asked, y'all consider yourself Moors because they putting you in a new type. And the type is called a mooring dolphin. And it's a project. It's a mooring dolphin swim. Y'all want to play the Huey P. Dolphin Swim Now? Huh? Where that song at? That's what I should play right now. He must have saw and had a vision that they will be changing over Moors to dolphins. Somebody said, you have no proof that they've been experimenting. You have no proof that they turned monkeys into man. You could tell. I listen. I'm willing to accept that Darwin had a theory about his kind. Huh? And you may not have any proof but a smell. Each different kind of being has a particular smell to what they were mended and meshed with, or comes down the line of their kind, I guess. I guess I'm just saying. Who's to say? Who's to say? Even if you can't say it and you don't want to believe it, The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration said they got a project coming out of Alaska called the Mooring Dolphins Project. And it might seem like they really talking about dolphins, but I can't tell because they using digits and numbers and days that seem to equate with like scriptures and time, biblical numbers. Those who love numbers so much, 12 hours in a day. It says 166 days, 5.5 months, and approximately 24 weeks. Look at that. Look at that. That looked like 666 to me. That looked like, I'm just saying I'm not good at math, but it looked like 666. And they say this is going to extend all the way to May 1st, 2026. That looked like another 666. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And they saying all this that they doing in this project about the mooring dolphins is going to be between October 1st all the way up until October 1st, 2025. Let me tell you something. I was looking up the 70-week, is it the 70-week prophecy with Daniel today. I did. I was looking, turning back through Hands of Time and reading about the 70-week prophecy. Are we in the 70th week coming up soon? 70 weeks ago was, what month was it? February 2023, I think. 70 weeks, no, 2024. 70 weeks ago was February last year. Are we approaching a 70-week time frame from something that happened that was important a few 70 weeks ago? Anybody got the answer? Nobody got the answer. Nobody. Oh, okay. All right. Well, since nobody got the answer here at Federal Register, let me continue. When my phone said, emergency, emergency, it's getting too hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Even the phones now, they say when it's getting hot, they close down. They take the close, they close the whole phone down. It said emergency. I was like, wait a minute, this phone never got the opportunity to do that. I'm telling you, this phone that I have here, this is the first time that this phone, ooh, everything blurry. This is the first time that this phone did that right there. And I was right at the terms of fabricated graded cakewalk for mooring dolphins in the Kitchikars, the city of the Kitchikars. I bet you if I look that up, let me look up what a Kitchikar is. Sound like something where grated cheese live. You better be grateful. This for that ungrateful being in the chat today. All this just for you. I'm going to sound like a child right now. I'm going to say as simple as childhood spells. I'm rubber. Rubber blubber. I'm rubber and you're glue. Anything you grate at me, I'm gonna grater to you. Greater lie. Let's look at what a Kitchikar. What's it? That sound like an Aboriginal indigenous name. They say we got some grated Kitchikar. Well, the first part of it is spelt like ketchup. What is ketchup? Really? I mean, just the spelling of the word ketchup. Kitchen cons. Oh, it's pronounced kitchen Con, Alaska. Okay, so who were they had to name this place after a particular type of people? Every place is named after a particular person or a particular type of people. Did you know that? Most people didn't. Alaska was named after a person or a being or something. Florida was named after a person or a being. Bahamas is beings. Um, okay, who were the kitchen cons? let's see. Let's see. I don't want to know about Alaska right now. I want to know who were the kitchen con. I'm gonna put kitchen con people. Kitchen con. News about kitchen con people. Oh boy, they got accidents. I didn't want to go see no school bus accident. People coming off of a cruise on a yellow school bus. Oh man. They say that just happened a day ago. Oh, come on. Now I want to just know what kitchen con mean. A kitchen con for grating cheese. A kitchen con is a gateway borough. Oh, okay. And they're doing a project out of this gateway borough in Alaska. Oh, and it's pronounced Kicks Jean. Well, here it says Kitchikon, but here in Tingit, oh, these people are Tingits. Oh, they're the Tingit people. Tingit language is an indigenous language. The Nadine language, or Nadine. Okay, and they about to do another experiment. Oh, there goes one of the thunders. Is this the last thunder? The first thunder, the second thunder? This experiment they're doing is entitled Up Under the Kitchikon Creek People, called The Thundering Wings of an Eagle. The thunder The thundering wings of sun. Sun, it's you. It's you again. My stream cut the phone. It got hot or whatever. I don't know what it had going on. Let me know. You want to come up? You want to come up, son? I'm. I know it's scary coming up with me. Coming, could be. You know how I get. You let me know. You let me know. I'll put the link. I'll put the link down there. I put the link. Maybe other people will come too. If you drop it, they will come. The Kitchikon River belonging to Kitsnik. All right, let's get back to this mooring dolphins. You want to be a moor. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration say that they are working on a project out of Kitchikon, Alaska. And 66 feet of fabricated, grated, there's the word grate. All this is about the word grate, just because somebody put great in the chat. Grated catwalk. What type of cat? Is a lion a cat, or is the lion a feline? What is the lion? I don't know. Okay, my grandmother was born in up until a particular age of childhood on Cat Island. Majority of our people migrated for a little time, a time and a half, visiting Cat Island. And that's where my grandmother was born. So, I mean, is a graded catwalk would happen on a Cat Island, whatever it is, the story that they're saying is that the daily duration of the construction of activities will vary at this portal. Do they name it a portal? What do they call it again? They call this place Kitchicon Gateway. At this gateway where they're going to do a experiment. It's a third experiment. It's the third birth experiment. They use the word birth, except it's spelled Berth. It's the third birth of the Mooring Dolphins Project. And then it says in the winter, shorter 7 to 10-hour work days and available daylight are anticipated. Now, you could say when is winter, but right now they getting a whole ice cap happening up north right now. Remember whatever shift that we had? Right now they got ice coming down on Greenland, Canada, and Alaska right now. So they still in winter hours. In the early fall and early spring, longer daylight work days of up to 12 hours are. And is this why Trump wanted Alaska so bad? Certain areas in Alaska, so he'll have a place to put those that he care about so much. Then he say, hey, I wasn't talking to nobody but the children of slaves. Trump say, I wasn't talking. Oh, drop the link. Drop the link. All right, let's drop the link. Let's see. I wasn't talking to nobody but children of slaves. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to drop the link. There you are. That means it's available for anybody. Anybody. Those who be bush watching and ear hustling. Talking about they don't watch me, but then they going to ask me in the chat, who am I to them? If I ain't nobody to you and you don't know who I am and you don't see me and you know well, you shouldn't be addressing me. Huh? All right, all right. Let's see what else. I got Matthew. Since you coming up, Matthew 24 is right on time. Greater light.
Great light, sister.
Long time.
Long time.
You got Lamentations up there, or you got lame nickel? What is that? Lame in exclamation and is that an at? Oh, there you go. You fixed it. You fixed it. It's the same thing though, right?
Ma'am.
It's the same thing though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
in a way. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. They
All
would call
right.
the sun, a lame.
Lame or Lamentations?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Lame intentions.
Lame intentions.
Yeah. I seen the moon dance when I had read Lamentations under the moon.
You saw the moon dance?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? I don't understand, comprehend anything you say. You have to break it down so that I can say that it's me saying it. Go ahead.
You know, you know how the video game Pong, the little dot move back and forth.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like that, but it was faster.
The moon.
Yeah,
Which moon?
the one above my head.
The one above your head.
Hmm.
And you
I was
said
looking.
it was dancing,
Yeah, I call it moon dancing, but I don't know what to call it.
and it was dancing for you.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
man.
doing lamentations under the moonlight one night. It's on my video, but I didn't record the moon moving. But I read lamentation live. I didn't think it wanted me to show it, or I tried to show it, but it wouldn't do it. It wouldn't do it for me.
Oh, it wouldn't do it for you. Oh no. You know, you asked me about doing that what you call it
The
for you.
cartoon,
Yeah, you asked me to do that cartoon. Now, you know, when I do stuff, I'm inspired to do it. So
yes,
when I did
ma'am.
it, it naturally came. And when you asked me to do that, so many things came for that one uh short that you did.
Mm.
And I didn't know how I could break that down because I was one of those beings. You know, so I
Okay.
didn't know, should I put myself in the cartoon? Because at one point I was just like that,
Yeah.
what you said saying in that short.
Yes, ma'am.
So I didn't, and so I started to just repost it and leave it blank.
Yeah, that's fine. But I
Yeah.
like those two cartoons you made though. I do. It was funny.
Yeah, I definitely could do more, but it had to be the inspired, you know, like just come naturally. It had to come
Yeah, my mom
naturally.
the same way when she cooks. She said, "I got to feel it." Like, yeah, I got you. No rush, no rush.
All
So
right. So
that's
I didn't
it.
want you to feel, you know, like imagine that I didn't, you know, like just ignore. I'm so now I'm here to explain, you know, why I didn't.
That possum was funny, and yeah, both of them was funny to me. The bullshit.
Oh
Mm,
boy.
make as many as you like. Whatever you get out of it, it's yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
I,
here we go. Here we
I
go.
can't
All
give
right.
it to you. Like I can't. It's already yours. You're the only one that hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, don't do that. Say easy, boy.
Hey, easy. I, yeah, it ain't my daddy on that dollar.
Mm-mm-mm.
I feel better just giving it to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then to get,
Mm,
they call so-called paid for it.
right.
Yeah.
My phone did this. I think you might have heard me. My phone did this like emergency. The phone is hot, and
Mm,
the house been cool all this time, and now I'm sweating. I mean, it's just I need to turn on. I want to turn on. I'll wait.
mm. You talking about on your first stream?
Hmm?
You talking about when you were streaming not too long ago?
Yeah, when I was streaming, the reason why I cut off is because my phone said emergency phone too hot. And
Yeah.
this phone is the first time that it ever did that. And you know,
Mm,
I remember my other phone doing that a few years ago when I was outside in the sun
yeah.
and it overheated like that. But since I've had this phone, it's never done that. And no reason for it to have run hot or do what it did, but it sure did. It said emergency hot and it turned off.
Mm,
Mhm.
mine did that before. It just Yeah, I think I was recording the eclipse before it happened.
Right, but see, that's in the sun in the daytime. Like I said, my phones have done that in the heat of the day or
Mm,
outside, but never in the cool house. Right here on my,
yeah,
never did it. But first time for everything, I guess. I guess.
yeah. That was your boyfriend.
Mm, yeah, he's my a boyfriend.
Yes.
Years. I mean, nothing besides talking on the phone and all that. He went
Yeah.
to church with me one day, one time,
Okay.
and we was friends ever since.
Yeah,
But
that's what's up.
yeah,
He
but he
talented.
he don't understand me. We don't understand each other. We don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah, know the truth, but it don't match up, huh? The
Yeah,
word is crazy.
it don't match up. It don't match up.
Yeah, the world is off the chain, man. Like,
It don't match up.
yeah, yeah,
He
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 just,
tried to understand me though. That's the I think why we've been friends for so long because he tried. I don't
mm,
understand. I can't understand. No, I don't want you to understand me though.
yeah, that's right. They be puzzled and they be like, "Why you talking if you don't want nobody to understand you?" Like, I mean,
Mm. And he real cautious with me, so that's a good thing because we never crossed any physical lines. But physical is all in the light too.
hmm
So but what people call physical, we ain't never crossed that line. I think if we crossed that line, we wouldn't be friends now.
yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, that's why he was cautious on how he said it. It's somebody, Abigail, no.
hmm
Hmm.
yeah. Keep your hands to yourself.
Huh?
Say, keep your hands to yourself.
He just told me the other day. He told me the other day. He said, "I think I'm gonna leave you alone."
Oh man,
we ain't get started. He said, "I think I'm gonna just leave you alone." I
yeah,
said,
you
"Okay."
don't want to hear me. Like,
Huh?
oh man, dang, big bro.
Yeah.
Now, he might
I'm.
be
I'm.
younger than me.
Oh yeah. I'm old soul.
Yeah, you
So.
probably younger than me too.
Oh, younger than you?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Before the foundations.
All right, ma, you got me on that one.
Oh, you talking about Earth years? What's your Earth,
Yeah,
Earth years?
yeah, this lifetime, I guess, if I can say it that way.
No. Well, I
Yeah.
don't live half a century
You
plus.
done? Plus
Uh-huh.
all of them that exist.
Uh, plus, plus.
Yeah. All of them that exist if they do, right?
High power
Yeah.
flower.
She doing all right. Like, yeah.
Okay. Y'all still hanging in there? Y'all didn't walk the aisle yet. She has not ordained herself as a bride for the king.
I think all of them is my bride. They put all your wives up in your mansion.
See. Oh boy. Ain't nothing like you, son.
No, I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They all live in me. I live in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wherever you are, I am there also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
It's
God's
it's a great
promise.
thing. Yes, ma'am. It's a great thing to know. Hmm. I was lost, but now I'm found.
Mm. See how you talking to me and got me now? I'm so glad I've been good.
Amen.
I'm so glad I finally stopped being a whore. And I had
Yeah,
to open up my legs. See, I was saved.
I know the feeling. Hmm. Yeah, use garden tool. I was.
I come to the garden alone.
I was playing too much.
Huh?
I was playing too much.
You were playing too much.
Yeah. You know, it's like you play too much. Yeah. I was playing too much. Hmm.
Mm,
I ain't got time for it now.
mm.
All that wondering why. That's when I was lost. All that wondering why.
The wandering, the wandering why.
Yeah. The wondering
Mm,
why chromosome.
mm.
The one lost sheep.
The 199, and you still looking for the one?
Yeah, I am now. Yeah. But I was that one.
You were the one?
Yeah, I was that one lost sheep. I was a used garden tool at one time. Yeah. I tried to be a black man before.
You tried.
Yeah, I tried. Even the black people didn't accept me. Like,
And what happened?
they
Let's
put my ass out the
story
synagogue.
time. What up? It's story time. What happened?
They put my ass out the synagogue.
They put
Yeah,
you out.
yeah, they put my ass out. I used to get them $29 pair. I was like, I get some Nikes. I'm in the game, right?
You said you could get you some nice.
I'm telling the truth. I would have got them 29, them $29 pair. Man, they can see straight. They can see straight through all of that. They can see straight through that shit. You know, you got that you know when you go to Goodwill, get your little outfit for the Lolo.
Ooh, I'm the Goodwill Queen. I know.
Oh my
Could
goodness.
keep me out of Goodwill. My daughter said one day, she said, "No, mommy, we're not going to Goodwill."
Go ahead now. It works, man. It works.
The
It
Goodwill
works.
offering, huh?
Yeah, it works to a certain level, I guess. Like, you can only go for so far, I guess. Yeah, yeah, it was rough. It was. Then I was out there trying to care about people. You know, you in the place I don't care, trying. you know, carry. Yeah, I tried to be a black man before.
You try to be a black man.
I tried.
So what color are you now?
All colors. when I when I look at my arm in the sunlight, I see all colors.
Mm, okay.
Turquoise, blue, green, red, yellow, orange,
Right.
the oil.
I notice my hair with oil and my cup runneth over, but you see the oil when you say you look at
Well,
arms,
skin, yeah.
your skin, and the
Hmm.
oil from your skin glitters all those different colors, like the oil be in the water on a
Yeah,
sidewalk,
yeah,
like that. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm born white in this black man's world.
Okay.
Hmm. I tried to be a black man.
You try to be black.
I tried to be. As you can see, black people don't accept me with so-called black people.
Mm, I don't think that they're black.
Yeah, that's
And
why I
so
said so.
and they don't know they say that they're black, but
A lot of them is.
I mean, black and dark. I ain't never met a black man.
You never met a dirty nigga?
But dirty niggas come in all colors.
That's right. That's there you go. There you there you go. Like you said, they ain't black. Like you, uh, uh, yeah, they come in all colors. Yeah. Black
but
be
then,
dirty.
but then, but then, but then, if you write in the dirt, right? What would you write in the dirt where a dirty nigga come from?
Dirty nigga come from the world.
What would you write in the dirt? Or you only write that for the whores?
Same thing.
You write the same thing?
It the whores is the dirty niggas. Excuse my language, y'all. Y'all ain't what.
So what would you write in the dirt?
What would I write in the black
What
book?
would you write in the dirt for a whore like me?
Oh, I had no idea. I thought females could be a whore by definition.
Huh?
I thought females can't be a whore. Only a male can be a whore.
Oh,
A
I
hoe.
don't know. I don't know. A male, could only a male be a whore?
Only a male can be a hoe.
Uh, well, I know a male can be a hoe,
They plow the
but
field.
right. That's
Yeah.
what that now I know a male can be a hoe, but whore
No.
or
All right.
horror,
Uh-huh.
horror,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Horror.
Only a male can be a whore.
Only a male can be a whore. Thanks for the knowledge. Woo! So now I know that only a male can be a female dog.
They telling you like
And now I know
they
that,
telling you like
and that's why the males could not throw a stone at the feet. Oh, woman, I got it. I got it now. That's why they could not throw the first stone.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, woo.
Yeah, because how you got the knowledge to pull this person forward, right? Not saying
Mhm.
you, specifically, but how do these characters have the knowledge to pull this person forward, saying that she's an adulterous woman? Because you have that knowledge, therefore you are adulterous.
Mm,
Like
mhm,
the combination till you're safe, like you the combination till you're safe that you find.
mm.
Like how can you find something you don't have the knowledge of?
That's impossible. You
That's what
found
I'm
it
saying.
because you had the knowledge of it. Okay.
That's why they found her.
So is a man thinking, so is he.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not cussing me out. I'm cussing myself out. I'm blaming you.
So when I found you because I already had the knowledge of you.
Yeah, you're the only one thinking.
I'm the only one thinking. Okay.
If it's not in you, you can't find it. I don't know. You probably can, but do you know what you found? Because everything on your shelf or yourself, like
Mm,
the great light on your shelf. So when people talking, if you see it in truth in the great light, then it's on your shelf or yourself.
mm-hmm.
That's why all that alchemy and the person mixing up, like when you're in the kitchen cooking, like you can see your seasonings on your shelf inside of you.
Yeah, they're using this what I can see on my shelf right now in my face in the Federal Register that I found. That's something that I created. It talks about the kitchen con.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see you can see the screen as
Yeah.
I'm you can see where I'm moving the
No,
screen around.
I just see the avatar picture.
Oh, you don't see the Kitchcon, Alaska?
A form of different words. No,
You don't see that?
no, I just see the panel screen. I guess.
Oh, let me see. Let me share it. Let me share it. There we go. Now where are we? Let's go back. This is what I was playing with earlier, looking at that Latin scroll because I saw at Ali and I wanted to know exactly what at Ali. So I was searching this right here. Wait, can
Mm-hmm.
you see the screen clear, right? Or you had to put on your glasses?
I might have to get my glasses. I got it up and then.
All right. See now
And
what
this was
you mentioned about what a man could not be and what a woman or a male cannot be or a male cannot be a whole or a male is well, see this right here? This et Ali
what, no, hold on. Let me find what you're saying. At the
and
top,
let me make it larger. Let me make it larger so you can and then see if you can see. Let
okay,
me look
that is a
what's
whole lot larger, right?
it's larger.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Now let me at the
Okay.
list, the one where you just mentioned a woman cannot be and what a man cannot be. right here. The way I got over to this scroll today is because I saw this word right here.
Ed Ali. Alibi.
Yeah. And it says and others, but what you just mentioned right here, look, a feminine et ale is proper when others are all female, but as
Hold on.
with
Let me see.
many loan words,
Hold
interlingual
on.
use, genderless
Okay, hold on.
objects.
Let me start all up. Let me start Ed Ali. Okay, Ed Ali. Okay, you
Et
similar.
alia.
Now you had started right where at the Ali is masculine. Where did you
No, I mean I did start there, but we can start at the beginning. Use similarly, similarly to et cetera. Is that not que sera sera? Wait, et cetera. Set era. Set era. And then they put and the rest and others. You break it down. Go ahead. I'm gonna listen.
You want me to read it?
Mhm. I mean, you
You
don't have to read it out loud. I just would like to
okay?
see how you break it down.
Okay. Let's say Ali is masculine. Therefore, it can be used to refer to men or groups of men and women. Okay. What is the et though? It's certa and the rest masculine.
So when we say etc., it's the adding on, like how we like to say it, etc., etc. But I
Yeah.
never really, tried to find out what etc., etc. meant in the
It's
way
a
that they have it in their dictionaries and ways of breaking it down in their Latin medieval. But because I came over here to at Ali and then I saw all of this, and this didn't just happen. You could see my screen and see that I was before you came on here. I had all this stuff already open, and this at Ali, or how they say it here, at Alia or at Aliyah, um, was behind someone's name. So I was watching the Islamic women raise up their babies to, um, so something like a christening to God. There was this big mass event that was happening this evening, and the name of the being that they were doing it to, I was like, who is that? Who is this such and such Hussein? And first, of course, I thought about Obama, since that's his name, Barack Hussein, Obama Hussein, whatever his name is. And then I was like, well, all right. So I saw someone else. I went to someone else's name and looked at their religious or spiritual given name or whatever. And behind that person's name is where I saw this at Ali, and it was my first time ever seeing it that I know of. And that's how I got here. But the fact that you brought up the information about a man could never be, or a woman can't be, or
A male.
a
Flesh is
male.
one. Yeah. Man is mine. Flesh is woman. So, so what so-called man, I guess, of the world has woman flesh, if I can say it that way. But male and female is how I try to not separate, but show a difference. Well, let's still separate.
Did you
So I
know?
feel, ma'am.
I know you know about English, and you teach about, what is English, and the spells. And you know how a lot of people like to say, well, science is different, like they separate science. And you look inside this box right here and it says scientific English. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that words, words, loan, which is a form of payment or debt in words, are naturalized into scientific English under their medieval Latin, usually for the sake of space. You see?
Yeah.
You
But
see this? Like you say, they saying it.
they saying it to you. It's lame, right? Like this.
Well, look at this one. Look at this one. Et aliba, ali, ala, wait, alibi, alabi. Elsewhere, a less common variant of etc. used at the end of a list of locations to denote unenumerated, was believed, and omitted ones. Which ones are they talking about? Who are the ones not in the number? Unenumerated, omitted ones. List of locations to denote, and then at rest and the rest. Is this rest they talking about sleeping rest, or rest and be still type of rest, or the rest of the story, or what
Yeah.
rest?
And the rest of like McDonald's, Hardee's, and the rest of them, or etc.
Etc. And the rest is so on and so forth, and so on and so and much more, right?
Yeah. But don't they say
Okay.
Ed Alabama?
Which one?
You said a leave or something.
It says
Alabama?
it's al alibi, or
Yeah.
at, is that an alibi, at alibi, or alibi?
I can really see. Hold on. I think I can zoom in on a little more. No, I can't. Ed Alibi. Yeah. Ed Alibi.
So there's going to be an alibi for the unenumerated omitted ones.
Yeah. Like, and they say and elsewhere. So yeah. So the alibi is in elsewhere. Like I was elsewhere. I wasn't there.
But what is elsewhere? Because elsewhere is a saint. Remember Saint Elsewhere? You remember that show?
Uh, but it's
So
also go ahead.
what is elsewhere?
In the rest, right? It's a like etc. or in the rest, a less
Mm-mm,
common variant on etc.
mm-mm. Let me see where Saint Elsewhere is. Saint
See, right here at the end of a list of locations.
Oh, it was just a TV show. It's not a real place.
So which
Well, it
so
is
which
a location based on their Latin medieval. Oh, Denzel Washington used to act in St. Elsewhere. I swear I didn't know that. I know my grandma used to watch the show and I used to hear it, but I didn't know Denzel Washington acting in St. Elsewhere. Look at that. He just everywhere you look, everywhere I look, it is Denzel Washington for the third time today.
mm.
Okay,
No,
so
I know
else,
that I forget. Right? I think I've seen it, but I forget. But
yeah, you
seen
see
it.
that?
So it was saying omitted, right? Like when you have an alibi, it's omitted.
Uh,
What does the "it" mean?
well,
And
I guess it means and.
okay,
What does it mean? It or at? All right, look up here. It says et ad hoc sub. It is still before the court. Well, they don't have the word and in this definition of et. So maybe it doesn't mean
it's subjudice,
and.
right?
Hmm?
So it say it ad hoc
Hook, ad hook.
subjudice, right? Judice,
Udis. Yep. Iudis. Yep.
which it is still
Iudice.
before the court.
So they throwing lots, right? Dice
Be-
is the lots that they were throwing or
mhm.
the game that they were playing, and it's still before the courts. Ooh, this is getting good. Huh? As I go before the courts, this is getting good. To err is human. A pig from the herd.
Hold on, go back. What they say? Right?
Which one?
Epicor.
Uh, Epicure, curry pig, the Grege, porkum. It's like
Yeah. Okay.
so. Horace had scripture, the epistles of Horace.
Huh?
So Horace
It
had horse, race, and pigs all together in the epistles. Which one? It says a pig from the herd and from the horse or horse race. No?
Oh, okay. I didn't even look over here. The Horus or the whole race.
Now, who could be your whore?
The male.
So the male, but the male is also a hoe.
Right. Which is a pig.
Hmm?
And a pig.
A
A
pig
male, a male whore is a pig.
from a herd. So the
Yeah.
pig come from a herd. So a pig would come from a herd or a star. Oh, well, they say sty. Ain't the sty or the star the same thing? You remember when we wouldn't say we got a star in our eye? Well, I never had a star, but I know people, children that had a star in their eye. And we wouldn't say sty, we'd say star.
Yeah.
Okay, so the pig comes from a herd or a sty or a star in
Mm-hmm.
an epic. Epicurus. By that name, Eo no mind. Or is that not the proper way? Latin, it would probably be Eo nomine.
No mind.
No mind. Pay me no mind. Uh, that's when somebody asking to be paid to have no mind. Pay me no mind. Oh, right above that, they have the I think. The fact that I am does not eo ipso mean that I think.
Say what? EO
Eo ipso. By that very act, the fact that I am does not eo ipso mean that I think. So pay me no mind.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the motto of Massachusetts. Yeah, this is something that I was gonna talk about and then do and scroll through. That's why it's in the other title in my description. I think, what did I put? I put Latin scrolling. Let me see. Nope. That's on this one, on this stream. So where's the one that I did? The phone got hot. When the phone got hot. Oh, it's not showing up.
Is that a O or a?
Under what?
Ego some.
Ego some
Is that a O or a?
OA.
I can't remember.
Under I am.
Yeah, yeah, with a I, yeah. Did that say ego or ego?
It
Ego
say
some.
I am.
Okay, on the left, what that say? Ego or ego? Ego. Ego.
Ego. It say Lego my ego.
Ego.
Oh, egos and combined you meshed it. Egos.
The title of Jesus.
Agosum. Ego sum. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Phrase from the Gospel of John as the title of Jesus, based on Coin Greek, Coin Greek. Ego, I me. I am me. Ego some I am me. And then they talk about the first above that, and then they go into the angels. Behold the bread of the angels. But look right up under that where it says, I dare you. It's like they telling a whole Bible story in this scroll right here. I challenge you. Who are they talking about? Who are they challenging? The ego? The title of Jesus? When it says used as a challenge, I dare you.
Okay, now I see it.
You
Ego, ego te provoco. Used as a challenge. To is written. I need to get my glass. Que provoco.
Okay, now they go into the angels, then the first edition, then Jesus, then they go into the challenge, and then they go into it says slip, the fleeting years, as if they were dropped from heaven. And then they go into the creation of man. Oh, this, let me show you exactly where I'm at. List of Latin phrases under E.
Okay.
Oh, somebody mentioned an air base today. Literally, I was on the phone with my friend, my best friend, and she was like, she mentioned air base. So this language and these codes that I'm reading here is connected to some air base. Let's
Yeah.
want to start from the beginning. Oh, behold the Lamb of God. Ise Agnes Die. But then they got
Okay.
capital in
Well,
God we trust right above that
mm,
in US coins. Oh, the coin. Behold the handmaiden of the Lord.
what they say exclaims after seeing Jesus.
Which one?
John the Baptist exclaims at this after seeing Jesus. Behold the Lamb of God. Okay, I'm just not getting to that part. Forgive me.
Oh no, no. I I didn't I can't I'm not there with well, I'm here with you, but I don't know if you was reading it or I'm not in a
I was
rush.
looking for that the first time. Man, I was reading from the top. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna leave it. You let me know when I can move forward.
You can move forward. I was
To
just getting to it as you was scrolling. I was like, dang, now I just found it. Okay.
all right. Let me know when to stop.
Oh, wherever you want to stop.
Mm-mm. You go ahead. Because we could talk about something else. You don't have to talk about this. We can go into another subject, or we can keep on with this right here. But I don't want to talk. I want to listen.
Okay. I mean, it's all subject. I was feeling that a female can't be a hoe. If it wouldn't, if males stuck with one female, then it wouldn't be no so-called whores, female whores.
Mm.
Yeah, it wouldn't be no pig. I think you had that on there earlier. From the pig side, it wouldn't be no pigs. Pig of a man. That's what they say. Some people. You ever heard that before?
Mm-mm.
Where a male was called a pig or a dirty dog.
I heard where a woman was called a dog, so they say. but I rightly divided that in
Mm.
a different way. I didn't see that Christ was calling the woman a dog the way they tried to teach it all those years of me hearing the story. When I've read it for myself, that is not the interpretation that they gave, is not the way that I
I think he was
take
calling
it.
them. Remember, I think John wrote that in Revelation, for without a dog, whoremongers, liars, warlocks. I think it's Revelation 22:14.
Revelation 22:14. I'll go there and I'll read that. Let's see.
I think.
Revelations. Revelation 22. I'll just put all of 22. We're at the last book, right? Revelation 22. Let's see. Am I sharing this part of the screen? Let's
22:18.
share this tab instead.
It's 22:18.
22:18.
Yeah.
Okay. 22:18. I warn everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this scroll. If anyone adds anything to them, God will add to that person the plagues described in this scroll.
Hold on. It's
Huh?
15. It's 15. Forgive me, Grandma. I thought it was 14 because
It's
with
all right.
14.
Outside, I could read 14 too. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, let me read from 12. Look, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to each person according to what they have done. I am Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Blessed are those who wash their robes, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may go through the gates into the city. Outside are the dogs, those who practice magic arts and sexually immoral, and the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, the bright morning star. The Spirit and the bride say, "Come," and let the one who hears say, "Come." I love that part. Let one who is thirsty come, and let the one who wishes to take the free gift of water of life. I warn everyone who hears the words of this prophecy of this scroll. If anyone adds anything to them, God will add to that person the plagues described in this scroll. And if anyone takes words away from this scroll of prophecy, God will take away from that person any share in the tree of life in the holy city, which are described in this scroll. He who testifies to these things say, "Yes, I am coming soon." Amen. Come, Lord Jesus. The grace of the Lord Jesus be with God's people. Amen.
Amen. But do we have a real? No. So number 12, 13, 16, and a part of 20 is Jesus' words. The rest is John.
Mhm.
So when they say for without our dog, this is the King James version. For
Mhm.
without,
Not the King James version. You remember I used to say that all the
yes,
time.
man. For without a dog, and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth maketh a lie. To me, that was John who wrote that. And then Jesus say, I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to you these things. in the church. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. So down to 20, John say, he which testified these things saith. And Jesus step in and say, surely I come quick. And then John say, amen. Even so, come Lord Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
With the red right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The writing in red.
Yes, ma'am.
The
Read
red
the red.
writing.
Read
He
the red.
said, come, come. Yes, I am coming soon.
Okay, yeah, that's in the one you read. Yeah, he said, surely I come quick. Oh, you say come and what come. That's what
This
John said.
way, my screen says you can see it, right? It says start your browser. It has a problem. I'm just making sure you can see it. You see that?
Mm,
Oh, it's not
no,
showing my screen. Oh
I see
man.
your screen. I don't see.
It says your browser has lost connection
I don't see
to
that.
to your screen share audio. Well, I'm not sharing the audio anyway. I'm only sharing the what you call it. It's a pink box
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
over
Only
the
you can see.
back here in the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Only you
yeah.
can see it. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. All right, now you read that. I saw something just a moment ago um, about the. Let me go back to this. Share this tab. Faithful study of the liberal arts humanizes character and permits it not to be cruel. And it's a motto out of the University of South Carolina. South Carolina has been a topic for a minute, in some of the areas that I like to, go around and, whatever it is that I be doing. Because, I don't do like how I do when I'm at your over there. I don't think you even know I be there. I just be listening. But
Yes,
when I go
ma'am.
into these other chats and stuff, I just be anyways. But South Carolina has been a topic. And here under this look like scroll about the scripture and words or whatever out of their Latin, it says Imolet or Imolet Moors. I remember earlier I was reading from the Federal Register about the dolphin Moors.
Mm.
Imolet Moors, neck, Senate. Can you translate that? You
I'm
better
looking
at.
for what you're reading. To be honest, I'm trying to find. Okay, be in my face. I be looking everywhere, but where you read, Emilet Moores. Next, it said that a faithful study of the liberal arts humanizes character and permits it not to be cruel.
But that you see how it says the Mos and the lit and then the
Mm.
Moors in that word, but then Pharos is blood. That's a root for blood, but then it has sin in there. Nexenet essay. I don't know. I don't
The
know. I just
Emilet Moores, Pharaoh, Emilet Moores.
and they talk about the military right there. Let the light shine out from all. Let the light shine out from all. The motto of Sidwell Friends School.
Which is
Oh,
Hollywood.
out of Washington D.C. Huh?
Ain't that Hollywood?
Everything Hollywood, right?
Yeah, permission not to be cruel. Character.
Permission permits it not to be cruel.
Yeah, humanizes character. Make character humanized.
Acting,
It permits it not to be cruel.
a faithful study of the liberals, the arts, liberal arts, humanizes character and permits it not to be cruel. Mm.
That's a motto of the University of South Carolina.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier about that. But what is Hollywood? Your definition. How do you define Hollywood? I know there's the
It's a
tree, Hollywood, the berry. There's a holly berry, the Hollywood. But and we know that Hollywood, the big sign, acting, the media. But how do you describe Hollywood?
um, characters whose liberal arts are humanized and permitted not to be cruel. Or Magic One. Hollywood.
Oh, a magic wand. Hollywood. Is that a kitty?
Yeah.
Is it kitty? Hey, kitty, they got a dolphin catwalk coming up. I was trying to get my kitty to come over here.
You
It
got to get
sounded kind of, yeah. I had my kitty. But when I moved here after being in the wilderness for them little 5 months, she stayed. They kept her. That I was in the pet store the other day. In the pet store, I was in the pet store the other day looking at some cats, some little kitties, and then I was like, no, I can't deal with no kitties right now. I'm getting ready to see what's gonna happen when I walk into the courthouse, into the courts, into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise, right? But then when I got home, for a couple of days, somebody kept putting a little kitty out by my window. So I kept hearing this little cat, and you could tell it's just the suckling, it's just coming off being born. And I was like, so I'm here in the room and like, out the window. And I was like, oh, let me go into the living room and go sit down. I hear it by the front door. And then I was like, I don't know who trying to tempt me to come out that door to come get this little kitty because I was just in the pet store. I said, but the man across the yard, he have like all the cats in the neighborhood come and live on his porch and on his car and around his car and stuff. So you should be able to go over there and find you a mama. It kind of did my heart, some type of way, but I don't want to get attached knowing, what I have to do in the next couple of weeks. So yeah. And I always had cats. I always kept me a kitty. Kitty. What color is she? Is she not black?
Candy.
Candy.
She tabby. TABBY.
Cabby.
Tabby.
Oh, a tabby cat.
Yeah.
A tabby.
Yes, ma'am.
How many tones?
Like 4.
Mm.
Black, white, brown, or orange, and gray.
Ooh. And it's
Yeah,
a
the
she.
baby. Yeah,
What's her name?
Retiga.
Oh, I
Retiga.
remember. I remember. Ah, you had to say it, Kitty.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, she had some kids. What last year?
Uh,
Yeah, she had six of them. I gave them away.
yeah.
She trying to get knocked up now.
Have you checked on them? You know how any of them doing?
No, they went to distant people. Like I
Oh.
had no idea. Yeah,
Oh.
we got enough neighborhood cats. Don't nobody want no cat over here. Neighborhood cats is enough, I guess.
Mm.
It was distant people. What you was just now saying though before we talked about the cat?
Mm. Hollywood, the magic
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. A male acting a female and a female acting a male. His best actor. Magic.
Oh, look at this next Latin word. Ens causa sui. Now that causa looks like it could look like casual or sound like casa, like house. Sui, ens causa, existing because of oneself or being one's own cause, traditionally a being that owes its existence to no other being, hence God or of supreme being. This that symbol that I saw today, watching those women raise up their little babies dressed in green. They had all their babies, all these women were dressed in black, and they had their babies, their little ones dressed in emerald and raising them up. It's in today's news of Islamic festival that they were dedicating them to God. And this is the symbol that I saw.
Okay.
Hmm. And that's how I ended up coming over to, because I saw that, I was wondering who or they talking about, what name was, and I looked up that name, and then that name made me look up another name, and that's how I saw the Et Ali, Et
Can you go back
Et
to that?
Ali, huh?
Can you go back to that one you
Yeah.
was looking
All right. So wait, where was it? It was near the Hollywood, right?
something
South
about
Carolina, right there. Okay.
existing because of oneself, being one's own cause. Traditionally, a being that owes its existence to no other being, hence God.
Why do they have that there? Oh, mobile is a being? What? You saw that?
Primum, yeah, the primum is the first.
But mobile, I thought I didn't click on this because I was like, oh, I don't need to know nothing about no mobile phone.
No, it's before mobile phones.
Right?
The movie
Okay.
still geocentric model. Oh, what is
Oh,
that?
I didn't mean to hit out of there. Oh, well, I can always go back, but there you are.
Yeah, Ptolemy.
East west rising and setting
Oh,
of the
okay,
sun and
okay. Yeah.
stars.
The primum mobile, Latin. First, movable. Yeah, mobile is moving. Was the
Mm.
outermost moving sphere in the geocentric model of the universe, which is the Father, right? Which is
Mhm.
so I don't
Prime
know.
mobile.
Yeah, the primum is the first,
Hmm.
the primum movable, which is the outermost sphere, moving sphere in the geocentric model of the universe, which is to me the one in the center of it all. And far as the eyes can see, when you I don't know if you ever felt it or seen it. When you look at a city, skyscrapers from a distance, and as you move, the city move with you, the skyscraper. You know what I'm talking about?
Something like that image right there. You see
Yeah,
it?
if you yeah, like binoculars.
Uh, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the word of the Lord.
With Earth at the center, which is you.
Mm,
And the one came into being of oneself or something like that.
okay, let's go back.
Existing because of oneself. Hans causa sui, sway, or sweet. Hans causa sway.
Sweet, like calling a pig. Sweet.
Or like a sweet.
You ever heard anybody call a pig?
A
Growing up,
sow.
no, like we had family farms and stuff that we would go to. So I've heard the pig call, sweet, 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 sweet. We used to go to our family with the tobacco farms, the family with the onion fields and all that. But we had family that had a couple of hogs and stuff. That's where my father would get the pig and then bring it back home. And then we had a big roast in the back. But I remember the first time I heard uh, when Uncle Hall, he, "Ooh, sweet, 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 sweet." That's the way some call the pig.
Mm-hmm. Right there, say sweet cream bean.
uh, s-
Mm, supreme, but it could also be sweet cream,
Sweet.
which is the primal, the sweet cream, or the supreme being. Supreme, supreme being. In the same row after God. Sweet cream, sweet cream
Mm,
man, a supreme, supreme being. The sweet cream, which is the existing because of oneself or being one's own cause. A being that owes its existence to no other being, hence God or sweet cream or supreme being. See also premium mobile, which is the only one that can see. And the Latin, like the AI treats you as it's your God, or like you are God, or it's acting as your God. Both.
medieval and classical at the same time, and Renaissance. What else is here? Sun, NC Petite, Placadam, Sub, Libertate, Quiet Tim. This is coming out of Massachusetts, of course. Mid mid 1775. They the ones coming with the sword. By the sword, she seeks a serene repose under liberty. They want Massachusetts wants her to shut up, so they sending her, whoever she is, out of Massachusetts with a sword from 1775, and she is considered an NC Petite, Placadam, Sub, Libertate, Quietum. Ain't gonna say a mumbling word. That's what it looked like to me.
Mm. That's why I
Wait,
say she seeks a serene response.
huh?
By the sword, she seeks
Right. A serene repose.
repose. That's right.
Another position. Reposition yourself. Be quiet. Shut up. That's Mitt, Massachusetts. What this other one say? Initia non sunt. The non sunt, the one who wasn't sent. Multiplicanda looks like condemnation and multiplication all wrapped up in one. Or canda dummy. See the canda in there?
Mm.
Canda. Multiplication. Praetor or praetor. Necessary. Necessitate. Tatum. Necessitatum. Oh, the Tatums. Oh, some Tatum somewhere involved. Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessity. So don't bring on too much, don't add too much, and don't take too much away. Entities must not be multiplied but beyond necessity. Occam's razor, oak cutthroat. Look at that. A law of parsimony, not matrimony, parsimony. Pairs, pars, parsi. Arguments which do not introduce extraneous variables are to be preferred in logical argumentation. Break that down for me, son.
Okay. Arguments which do not introduce.
Don't do that. All right. All right. I'm listening.
That they're saying keep it simple. So the mixture of variables and arguments, it seems to create entities must not be multiplication of entities beyond necessity. So it is preferred not to have variable, um, extra variable arguments in logical
Or Occam
argumentation.
gonna bring in a razor, huh?
Law of
Oh, oh, the
parasites.
Oculus camera. Remember the razor phones? So we back to
Mm,
the mobile. There's the mobile. Remember when they came out with the razor phones, and then the OC, the root for or the prefix for Oculus and the cam. Okay, all right, there we go.
hey, can you go back to that? Akaram's razor.
Yep, let me open it up. There we go.
Turn my phone.
You see it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Problem solving principle that recommends searching for explanations constructed with the smallest possible set of elements. It's also known as the principle of parsimony or the law of parsimony.
You know, I don't know what it is that you're reading right now. My mind like totally like blanked you out just then because I was thinking I wanted to say thank you. Thank you.
You, you're welcome, my love.
You know why I'm saying thank you?
Um, for joining your stream.
What?
For,
What, what did you say? Repeat that again.
for joining your stream.
No, no, because you've been missing out of my life. I mean, I've been coming over there to you and all that, and I don't know where you know, like, but I've been there, right? And you showed yourself when you thought I had a boyfriend, and that means a lot to me. Like all of a sudden, you just all the way back over here now. You're just like, yeah, huh? You got a boyfriend, and no, I don't have boyfriends. All right, and but you came back into my life, huh?
You
When
still
I
won't
thought
come.
I was lost and now I'm found.
You still won't come to you if I don't leave. Yeah,
Huh?
the spirit won't come to you if I don't leave. I'm getting on your damn nerves. It won't come to you.
You know, because I remember the last time you was here with me, I, was harsh to you, and
Yeah, that's what I was
you was
saying.
on the stream. I was harsh, and then uh, you didn't come back. You didn't come back. And even though I was still going over there and listening to you and being quiet, I know that I was harsh to you, so you just didn't return. But all it took was me to show some other man's face, and you came back, and I
Well,
thank you.
actually,
That's all I'm gonna say.
when you made the woo video, the woo, 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 when you made that, it's when I found out you remixed it. So that's when I
No,
came.
remember I had already remember the first time you put that out all them
Uh huh.
years ago, and then I
Yeah.
redid it on the phone. Like I sang a little bit on it with you and sent it back to you.
Uh,
That's the stream. They killed that stream. That like they took took that whole stream, that whole YouTube page. That I
uh-huh.
had you sent it to me in the phone.
Okay.
No, you put it up and I did a recording it through my phone and then I sent it to you in the phone where I sang a little bit in there. So I remembered it. I was going through and I saw that. I said, "Oh, I remember this one." And then I remixed it again. So it's like a remix again. So you don't
Yeah.
remember that. Maybe I didn't
I got a
share it
feeling.
with you.
I kind of remember it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because when
when I
you did it, it was so pretty. And I was like, ooh, I could sing a little bit with it. And
then I seen your two cartoons or you remixed. And then I went. That's when I came back when I seen the cartoon and the woo woo.
oh, I didn't see you. You was hiding. I ain't see you.
Oh, yeah, they was hiding you, I guess, because
Oh, I
when you
guess
went,
they was hiding you.
I didn't catch your live until after you were done, and I just happened to catch that one.
Oh.
But I seen the little pre-recorded. I guess y'all first video that y'all did,
Mm-hmm.
the short. I seen that, and I just happened to check in that day. And you was with your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But I had
Yeah.
to few weeks before when I seen the remixes.
Okay. All right.
But you welcome, my love. You welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Like the spirit won't come to you if I don't leave. I'm getting on your damn nerves. I'm getting on your nerves. You can't hear nothing. Like, you gotta go down the road, and then you start hearing stuff. Stuff start clicking in. It's in your face. Like you'll probably hear my voice. It's in your face.
Mm-hmm.
he say, he say, program them, deprogram them. I was like,
Mm.
no, like I just want to just tell them they understand how to spell. Like I really don't want to go through all that stuff. I'm just here to get, hey, you understand how to spell, you underspell. Like hopefully, hip hop
Well,
artists.
let's say if I'm reading it, I'm doing the spelling, ain't
Yeah,
it?
they wrap ABCs around your throat, and they tell
Mm.
you, oh yeah,
And
the young
only Jesus could understand that because they still couldn't understand or comprehend or understand. And they said, why are you speaking in parables? Why are you twisting the words? Because you under spells, huh?
yeah,
Don't you
yeah,
understand?
to be a regular talking to you, like you understand how to spell, you don't hear that. Say it in a way where we understand. I'm saying it like you don't hear, I don't hear it. Oh no, man. Like is y'all playing with me? Because you're not stupid.
Mm-mm-mm.
You ever thought to think like why would they give you spelling words? Like if they telling you something? Like I thought it was gonna be that simple. I was like, no, no, Father, not this scroll. It'll take the same. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, if I don't want to program people. I just want to just tell you, like, truth is in your face. That's really what I want to say. Truth is in your face, man. They can't no man make it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Mm. I thought it was gonna be simple. Under at the
Mm-mm.
beginning, spell at the end. Under spells, understand how to spell. To me, it sounds like the same thing. I don't know. Y'all can hear the stuff. I don't know. I'm the only one that can hear it. So I'm getting on their damn
Mm-mm.
nerves, right? Like you just keep saying the same thing. Like, listen, you under
Regurgitated.
yeah, you under spells. Listen, you keep hearing the same thing. That's probably your problem. I'm not talking junk. I'm not talking SH out to you. You hearing the same thing. It's like training animals or something. Like, listen, I like you, raccoon, but quit jumping on me. Like, the raccoon, like, I smell steak. I smell steak. I don't have any steak. Quit jumping on me. Like, oh, it take a long time to get a gangster off your donkey, bro. Like you got your own donkey, man.
Oh Lord. Mm-mm.
I had to find a nice way to say stuff, like training animals, right? Like
Mhm.
you get a dog and you
Yeah,
talking about
e-
his head.
even if you said it to me, it all sound good to me. It's, it sound good. I can sit and listen to you all day long. Yep, she under a spell. I done gone through. I probably done memorized every single one of your streams. You got hundreds of them. It
Okay,
seemed
now.
like some people really believe I be in the chat all day long. I be like, I be there, I'll type something, so I see something funny, something look like it, that I want to respond to because it looked
Mm,
funny and ridiculous. And I'll
yeah.
be right there just playing your stream like I used to play all the Dr. Malachi Z York stream.
Mm,
Just like that. Yep,
thank you, Mom.
sure do.
It was all for you.
Sure do. Oh, it was all for me.
He who had the eyes and ears to
make,
hear and
make,
see it.
make, make me feel like Martha and Mary. When was that Martha? Martha was like, well, she's not helping in the kitchen. She's just sitting there listening to you.
Yeah. Amen. She said
Mhm.
you were telling the brother. She said I wash his feet, and what I mean by washing his feet is listen or watching him or listening.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, but I really, really, at that, if I could have gotten to you to wash your feet, that was in my mind all the time until you said that day, you was like, but you are washing my feet. And I
Yeah.
said, oh, washing feet, wash foot, and then I'm washing, touring,
Yeah. You
featuring.
wash him. Yeah.
Hmm.
To see that parable is it.
Hmm.
Only certain people can hear it. You know. Only certain people can hear it or see it. Who took my garment? Like my
The
garment
woman
stank.
with the issue of blood.
That's what you always said.
Hmm.
Yeah. The woman with like
You remember that
was it?
song
Do I remember the song?
by Andre Crouch? Touch the
No,
hem of his garment, but sang by Andre Crouch.
no.
If I could touch the hem of his garment, and his blood has made me whole. Remember that? Never heard it? You type it in.
No.
This kind of the story, anyways, that they replay. Andre Crouch replay it in his version and the way he sing it. I like that song. I like the way he sing. Um,
Called Take the Heel of His Garment.
um, I think it. Yeah. Oh, it is Jesus. What is the title? It's Jesus in my soul, for I have touched the hem of his garment. All these years I thought I could sing. I found out I can't sing a lick.
You can just sing. Go ahead, Grandma. You can sing.
Wait a minute. What is it?
I heard you
Andre
sing.
Crouch.
Someone cook. I don't see. Let me put Andre.
um.
Andre Crouch.
Oh, it is Jesus. I think it must be. Oh, it is. Yep, it's. Oh, it is Jesus. That's the title.
Yeah, I see it.
I tried. This is the word said, I tried all I could. Seems like nothing did me any good. Then I heard Jesus, he was passing by. Then I decided to give him a try. It's like, oh, it is Jesus. Yes, it is Jesus. It's Jesus in my soul, for I've touched the hem of his garment, and his love has made me whole. Oh,
You can hear that?
mm-hmm.
Okay, I
I
know
could
if you
have
want
played
that.
it on here, but that, like I said, they got this thing talking about my browser, whatever my browser has done.
Yeah, I ain't know if you want that on your video. I'm,
No, I don't mind, but like I said, they did whatever. Talking about my restart the browser. If I restart the browser, it's gonna knock you out of the system and all that. Try sharing your screen again and all that extra. I ain't with all that.
yeah, I might still be in here though. It's good.
That touched the hem of his garment.
What type of what is you doing? Uh,
You remember that now? Have you heard it
no,
before?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I probably have when I was little, but I didn't know what people were saying. I didn't know what people were saying, so I probably did when I was a child.
I decide.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Jesus. Jesus. Wonderful Jesus. So you said, who touched the hem of your garment, huh?
Yeah.
So tell me about the rest of the story in your version. So once she touches the garment and it says his virtue, break it down in only the way that you can break it down. Tell me the story in your version.
Well, you know how the female wears a veil during the worldly traditional ceremony of marriage, and over each person is a veil called the truth. And whenever you're in that truth, you you speak that truth. So whoever receives it touches the heel of the garment where the veil comes all the way down to your feet, called the truth. And so she washes his feet, his features, and when she does that, it's like she eating of the bread, or she drinking of the blood, which is the woman with the issue of blood. She she has an issue, which is the story, which is the true story of her life. And to receive what I give to eat, it it what's the word I'm looking for? It makes her one with the Father to realize you are the only one that can see all your life. You're the only one thinking, and no one can teach you but God.
Mhm.
So an issue is like you get a subscription, like you get a Sports Illustrated subscription issue, or the issue, the magazine issue is an attempt to copy God. Let me say it that way.
Mhm.
So every year is or every month is an issue with the father, like a magazine subscription, and every year is like a chapter in a book. Every day is a page in the book, in the truth that you stand in, which is the issue. It is you.
Okay. Now, with that being said, after let's just use the King James version. And after she touched the hem of your garment, his garment, and
Mhm.
the disciples, now mind you, you already being bombarded and everybody was touching you, or everybody was like around you. You know, you couldn't tell who, but you knew that this woman touched you, even though it was crowds of people around you bumping you and trying to get to you and everything. How come with all that chaos that was going on, the disciples decided they was ready to pull a sword on that woman with the issue of blood, with all these big strapply men and women all around
Mm.
about to crush you in the first place? Is it because you said, look, this woman touched me? Who touched me? Is because Jesus, let's say we talking about Jesus, because
Mhm.
Jesus said, who touched me? And so that got their attention? Or is it just because when they realized who she was that they wanted to pull a sword? Or is it in between the time where Jesus, she took, it says the virtue. What is the virtue? She took the virtue.
She took the sight. The virtue
Okay.
is the sight.
The virtual reality.
Yeah, the sight.
Okay.
Yeah, the sight of the truth.
Okay.
So when I was speaking it to the woman, which is all flesh, the the ones you say they took up swords, yeah, to cut down the woman of the flesh in their own truth.
Hmm.
The imposters, the imposters come to impose, and they make it like they act like I'm talking crazy or something. Like that's the sword. Yeah, this nice brother talking about he came through a portal. Man, y'all hear this pseudoscience? Like, that's a sword to cut down what I'm trying to tell whoever can hear. Like, if they can hear, they hear me.
Hmm.
But the imposters trying to impose to keep people with a yoke around their neck, enslaved,
Hmm.
which is the goat or the Baphomet um, gangsters, black people.
Gang stars, huh?
Ain't it? I mean, you know how I say it.
Hmm.
Yeah, which is a Baphomet or a goat-headed man, like a goat, a head butt you, like it'll butt your butt. Like if you bend over, it'll head butt your butt. So so a goat-headed man will butt heads with you, like when you butt. But I ain't even answer you. But you ain't give me time to answer your question. But like so he butting heads with you, like he head butting your butt,
Hmm.
which is your excuse or your explanation. Your your man is your mind. Your man butt, which is a gangster or a goat headed man. They call themselves this stuff. Okay, nigga. For real.
Hmm. I'm the
to me.
goat.
Yeah.
I read some stuff about the goat in a Federal Register and what the plans is with the goats. I said, "Oh, okay. This is for the people that call themselves a goat."
The goat-headed man,
Coming right out of UK.
which is a positive. Right? If you remember what that symbolic thing looked like, it has
Mhm,
multiple parts and stuff.
mhm,
Yeah, which is the dragon gave the beast his power, which is they put drag on.
mhm.
They wear drag. They put drag on. So so drag queen is
Ah,
dragon.
I'm not gonna do
Drag
that. I'm not
queen.
gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Hey, I know people ain't gonna. It's magic, right? Like it's magic to think you're a black person all your life. Not
Hold
specifically saying.
hold on. One moment. No, you keep talking.
Yeah, it's magic.
Hey, I'm still live. I call you. Hello. Oh, you you want to talk? You could always hit the live button if you want.
Yes, sir. You're welcome, bro.
Yep, it's in the chat. Hold
I
on.
tell the truth, I don't want no quarrels with no other mental.
No, nobody gonna quarrel with you. After I did harsh to you that last time, that's not ever happening again. Because
Okay,
you were gone too long. I had missed you. So,
yeah, I think gangster, and it's strange to me. It's
hmm.
two minds climbing on top of each other. It's weird.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's strange fruit there. That's,
Okay. Well,
mm,
we don't need no strange fruit.
like
There
what's
we go.
with when she got when she got walnuts on her chest and all that stuff.
Mm-mm. You are right. You are right.
Somebody like a gold treasure chest, like a chest that got gold in it or something like.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay,
You are
okay,
you are right. You
yeah,
good. See, I could hear you.
yes, ma'am.
I guess because I want to.
It's Lane, this Lane Nice brother stuff here.
See, I deleted the link. We'll try it again another way.
Oh, Lord knows. Oh no, Lord knows. Lord knows.
No, that's on me. That don't have nothing to do with you. That's
I'm just saying. I just hope another mind is. Oh,
no, that's me. That's me thinking,
okay.
looking at how that would look. You said what you said
Mm,
was clear. That was clear,
mm,
crystal clear. I could see it clear. So
yeah,
see,
I get it. Yeah, I don't want to turn into a
minds on
people.
top of minds on top of minds,
Yeah,
and
that's
for what?
strange.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. No.
yeah, dominatrix.
No.
Yeah.
I don't. I have changed my ways. I want to keep it that way.
I ain't saying you. I thought, I thought somebody.
No. You didn't have
Okay.
to.
Yes, ma'am. I got you. All right. I'll be clear to those that can hear me, huh? you know, the lane, the lane found a way to stay at the party. Like don't cross the gun line. Um, the lane nice brother found a way to stay at the party. he figured it out. As long as I don't cross the gun line, boss, right? Like, uh,
Wait, what? Wait.
Like, boss, hey boss, you a leader of some nice brothers, I tell you. Like, like I can still be at the party, You a great leader of these nice brothers here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, no, no.
like how these hip hop stars don't hear me, bro? I don't know how they don't hear me.
Oh boy.
You really is talking shy on the cross, bro. I'm talking shy on the cross, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, bro. Only certain people can hear it though. I guess I'm saying
Mm,
it.
mm, 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 mm.
You know how you wanted a nice life at one time, or nice friends, nice cars, stuff. Yeah, that's what you got.
Mm.
You might want to look up what you talking, bro. Well, I know if I tell you, you'll never do it if I stick around. When I leave, the spirit will come to you. But if I stick around, I get on your damn nerves. I'm not
That's it.
trying to. I'm really just trying to show something like that's in your face, clear as light. Like y'all don't see it. Like how you don't see it? Like wow. So it's like the spirit give me the other side. Like it's clear as light in your face, Wayne, but in some of their faces, it's not. And I'm like, this is real magic. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Where
yeah.
magic come from?
The world, the whole world is magic. to,
The world can't give it. The world can't take it away. Huh?
to think you a black person all your life is magic.
Mm,
To find out you understand how to spell is under spells. Years of your life is magic. Why you couldn't see it? Because you was under a spell.
mm,
Ugly, pretty, heavy, light, stupid, smart. All that stuff is magic.
mm,
A foot on your mind called 12 inches.
mm.
He would bruise that head, you would bruise his heel. He would put an artificial foot on your mind.
With a ruler.
And step on your head in the spirit. Yeah,
Mm.
he'll tell you his story. It's his story. He'll tell you. So they were like, how does he know these things? He's like, aren't his sisters, what they say, aren't his sisters and brothers with us? Isn't he the son of a carpenter? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
How do I know? It's right there.
A carpenter, where they take the dirt off their feet.
Mm,
Mm.
stone the builders reject. So he was nothing to be desired. What's that? Isaiah 53.
Let me read it. Isaiah. All right. I'm going to be on just a couple more minutes and then I'm going to go talk to my friend. I don't want him to feel rejected or anything like that. Not trying to have no type of problems with nobody these last days.
Amen.
Okay, he said 53. It was nice. Um, Sharing the word 53 with you. 53. He oppressed the
Isaiah.
afflicted. He assigned a grave with the wicked. He will
Isaiah
see the
53.
light of life and be satisfied.
Did you share me the
Mm-hmm.
screen? No. Oh, you did. Today was messing up.
Who has
Oh, I'm
believed our message? Can you see it?
on the screen. Okay, yeah.
And
So
to
I'll read it.
whom has the
Go ahead, sister.
I'm gonna read this and let me put on my glasses. Let's see. Who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up before him like a tender shoot and like a root out of dry ground. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain, like one from whom people hide their faces. He was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wound we are healed. We all, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to our own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. Yet who of his generation protested? For he was cut off from the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was punished. He was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, though he had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though and through and though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, he will see his offspring and prolong his days. And the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. Let me start over. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer. And though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, this is a deja vu, he will see his offspring and prolong his days. And the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. After he has suffered, he will see the light of life and be satisfied. By his knowledge, my righteous servant will justify many, and he will bear their iniquities. Therefore, I will give him a portion among the great, and he will divide the spoils with the strong, because he poured out his life unto death and was numbered with the transgressors. For he bore the sin of many and made intercession for the transgressors.
Amen.
Amen. All right.
Oh,
Oh. Wow.
okay. All right, sister.
All
I got some
right.
silliness
Appreciate.
tonight. All right.
All right.
Okay. Have a beautiful night.
You too.